So my name is Jainam Jain. I'm 13 years old. I'm in 8th grade. I'm a co-founder, author, speaker, YouTuber, content creator, and I inspire people. So I'm also a speaker. So through his love for technology, he found out YouTube, social media. And I told Jainam bhaiya, let's not be content consumers, let's be content creators. So she was just 4 years old at the time.
Oh. She told that to you at 4 years?
Yeah, 3.
3 years?
Yeah, and I was 6.
125% के ऊपर का कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल डूड यार कहाँ से लाते वही पूछ रहा था वो
125 नहीं 500% से ऊपर. And then one day we decided to post the update that Reliance, if you want this domain, just contact us.
Namaste and welcome to Chai Meets Charcha. My name is Jagdish Jaiprakash Gulabani.
एंड आई एम करण रावल
और हमारे यहाँ चाय थोड़ी कड़क
और बातें बहुत क्रिस्पी होती है. सो जग्गी,
हाँ.
आज के जो हमारे गेस्ट है ना
Right.
वो ऑडियंस को शॉक कर देंगे.
हाँ.
ना ही उनकी एज से बट उनका जो कॉन्फिडेंस और जो एनर्जी है ना उससे भी
और नॉलेज से भी.
वेरी ट्रू.
एट दिस एज दे हैव अमेजिंग नॉलेज.
यस.
है ना. आपने जो रिसेंटली वायरल हुआ था जियो हॉटस्टार डोमेन नेम कंट्रोवर्सी, ये तो सुनी होगी.
तो ये कंट्रोवर्सी में इनका क्या हाथ था, ये कौन है, इसके बारे में हम बात करेंगे और इस टॉपिक के बारे में भी जानेंगे. तो प्लीज वेलकम टू छोटा पैकेट बड़ा धमाका, जैनम एंड जीविका जैन.
Hi guys, welcome to Chai Meets Charcha. My name is Jagdish Gulabani. सबसे पहले तो yes, we will talk about the main topic that you all are here for. लेकिन for our audience, who is Jainam and Jivika?
So my name is Jainam Jain. I'm 13 years old. I'm in 8th grade. I'm a co-founder, author, speaker, YouTuber, content creator, and I inspire people. So I'm also a speaker. So I'm a co-founder of OneXL and also a co-founder of SevaBhaav.com, which is a social initiative that we started.
Okay, and who's Jivika?
My name is Jivika, as you just said. I am 10 years old. I am in 5th grade. I am a YouTuber, co-founder, speaker, and author. And I love doing Seva.
Nice, wonderful. What have you all written?
We have written a book called Dreams to Reality, which is going to be published very soon. जो हम बहुत जल्द publish करने वाले, just within the next few weeks. In the month of January, it's our plan. We've already written the whole book. It's on the way.
Can we have a signed copy?
Yeah, sure.
Jainam, you said you're a speaker also.
Yes.
At a very young age, you speak to a lot of people, and there are hundreds of people in your audience. How do you feel about that, and what topics you speak about?
So, if you feel about it, it's majorly that we're helping so many people achieve something or move one step towards their goals, their dreams. So, what we speak about now, we speak about Dreams to Reality, which is our flagship product. So, where we explain that we did the 50-day mission, where we helped a lot of people, how we turned that dream into a reality, and how with multiple steps people can do it too. Then we have Dreams to Reality, the next lap, which is one step forward of that, where we share each step-by-step guide, a proper way to achieve it. Then comes ambition, how to balance ambition and school. Public speaking, networking, resilience, how I turned my hobby into career,
How I started my business at 9.
and
Business at 9.
Yeah.
Wow, we can't even start business at 45. Wonderful. Wow, great.
So JJ, you both are YouTubers.
Yeah.
And you have YouTube channel also. So can you just share what is that YouTube channel about, when you started it, and
Why and what?
Why and what?
So I'll answer this question. So we started our channel as Jainam is very fond of technologies. So so there are 3 types of parts in technology. First is the software, second is the product, and third is hardware, like what's inside that product. So Jainam is more into the software and product side, and he's not so much into the hardware. So through his love for technology, he found out YouTube, social media. So we started seeing social media. But then I thought, and I told Jainam Jainam, let's not be content consumers, let's be content creators.
So she was just 4 years old at the time.
Oh.
She told that to you at 4 years?
3, Jainam.
Yeah, 3.
3 years?
Yeah, and I was 6.
Damn.
3 साल में तो हमको चलना भी ढंग से नहीं आता था और ये
बोलना
बिजनेस
तो छोड़
आइडियाज
दो
दे
यार।
रहे लोग
Oh my
यार।
god, wow, okay.
तो जब हमने शुरुआत किया था इट स्टार्टेड वेरी सिंपल. हम सिर्फ टॉयज अनबॉक्सिंग करते थे क्योंकि हम बच्चे हैं और हम बच्चे थे. सो हमने
अभी भी बच्ची हो।
अभी भी बच्चे हो।
तो हमने वो आइडिया से लेकर शुरुआत की एंड हम बोलते गए एंड देन वी सॉ दैट वी गॉट स्टक एट 7,000 and 8,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स.
तो फिर हमने सोचा चलो हम नीश हमारा टॉपिक बदलते हैं. कुछ सालों इट वाज इन 2023 हमने सोचा कि ये स्टॉप भी हो गया है और हम कुछ डिफरेंट ट्राई करते हैं. तो फिर हमने सोचा चलो लेट्स पोस्ट समथिंग जिसमें हमको भी मज़ा आए उनको भी मज़ा आए और हम सबको सीखने को मिले कुछ. तो फिर हमने रिसर्च किया और हमको पता चला साइंस एक्सपेरिमेंट्स बहुत ट्रेंडिंग थे. तो हमने सोचा चलो हम ये करते हैं. तो फिर हमने चैनल का टॉपिक बदला और फिर सिर्फ 4 महीने में हमने 100,000 सब्सक्राइबर्स पार किया और हमको सिल्वर प्ले बटन मिला.
Wow.
So what is the name of the channel?
JJ Fun Time.
Yeah, क्या बात है, क्या बात है.
Superb, man.
अच्छा, you guys said that you all thought about a channel at 3 and you were 6. Your ages are right now?
13 and 10.
So at this tender age, हमारा तो कोई कॉन्फिडेंस इस एज पे ऐसा नहीं था. तो ये कॉन्फिडेंस आप लोग कहाँ से लाते हो यार? क्या डीएनए में है ये? क्या कॉन्फिडेंस कहाँ से लाते हो?
कौन से चक्की का आटा खाते हो?
हाँ, बिल्कुल एक्चुअली.
नहीं, हमने बचपन से ही जब YouTube चैनल स्टार्ट किया तो आप वो वीडियो भी देखोगे वीडियो टैब में जाकर ओल्डेस्ट में, तो यूल सी कि सिर्फ बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक के साथ था. हम कुछ बोलते ही नहीं थे
और हमने कुछ बोला भी ना तो एडिटिंग में हम उसको निकाल देंगे. हमने सोचा लोग को हमारा आवाज़ पसंद आएगा. वी वर वेरी स्केर्ड ऑफ द कैमरा. तो फिर हम आप हमारे ये वीडियोस देखोगे तो आपको लगेगा देयर इज सो मच डिफरेंस इन आवर कॉन्फिडेंस फ्रॉम बिफोर एंड नाउ. And you know how it happened? Because every video we decided to push ourselves. Okay, last video we did nothing. This video let's try to speak one sentence in the intro. Or let's try to make the intro a bit better. Let's try to give a description about the product. What is the toy? How do you play it? So slowly we started building that up. And then eventually in just like 1 month, 2 months, we started speaking so confidently in front of the camera. You won't even believe it is the same Jainam and Jivika.
Yes, but how do you get that? From where do you get that? So as I said, yes, this is Gen Z or maybe Gen Alpha. Okay, y'all are Gen Alpha.
No, I'm Gen Z, she's Gen Alpha. So yeah.
Right, that way. Oh my God, they know terms as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I mean, at this age, if you compare our time, we were not so confident. I mean, we were school-going kids. We did not have social media or anything. Okay, but we were never this confident. What drives your confidence so much? What drives your confidence?
So what drives is the changes that we do. It's our audience. When we shifted our niche, when we were even shooting toy unboxing, we saw that the audience loved it. We were getting views consistently. Our subscriber count was growing. So just seeing them like us, our speaking, our toy unboxing, it kept us moving. Now we do events. So in the events, we see the spark in people's eyes. We see the people getting inspired. People try to apply that change in their day-to-day life. So that's what keeps us moving.
Wow.
Confidence से बात कर रहा है
यार, you are
Seriously,
amazing.
I'm so
amazing, man, amazing.
surprised. मतलब at this age 125% के ऊपर का कॉन्फिडेंस लेवल है dude यार. कहाँ से लाते? वही पूछ रहा था वो.
125 नहीं 500% से ऊपर.
So JJ, you spoke about your channel JJ Fun Time, and JJ Fun Time is all about science experiment and science with fun. So who creates these ideas first of all, and who and what is your inspiration behind these experiments and everything?
So as Jainam said, it's the people, our audience who see these videos that inspire us. Like we are getting so many views because everyone support us. So that's what's our inspiration.
But you started with some unboxing of the toys, and then you shifted to, so people gave you comments or something, so you shifted your attention from unboxing of toys to the science experiment.
No, like Jivika told you that we did some research and we found out that it was trending. So I was just 11 at that time and Jivika was 9 at that time. So it was before my birthday passed. So I was still 2 years the gap. So we had researched that science experiments were trending. We wanted to see what was educational, fun and what was trending. So we found that it was like in the top 3 which we could do and which our audience could have loved. So we decided to shift our niche to.
And who decides this कौन सा experiment करना है? एक बार पहले you do research and then you mock and then you shoot, right?
Yeah.
So who decides those?
Who creates the idea?
So we both actually decide which experiments we want to do, and
We
what
do
we're
the
going to do.
research. We do the research online, websites, Google, YouTube, and then once we understand our experiment, we understand the principle. We think of some experiments that we can do ourselves. Have you ever seen that experiment where you have the bottle and you have to empty it out quickly? Yes. So you might have seen that you keep the straw and the bottle empties out the fastest. So I thought, now we kept the straw, but what if you blow air into it? So it gets finished in less than 1 second. So that's how we evaluate and make the experiment a bit more interesting. Yeah. So that's how we even put our own knowledge into that.
Wow, wonderful. That's amazing. So now coming to the spicy part. Okay. So you guys went viral with the JioHotstar news, okay? Everybody knows about you all. ये आप बता सकते हैं कि इसमें इन्वॉल्व आप कैसे हुए?
So ये स्टार्ट हुई अक्टूबर के लास्ट वीक के फ्राइडे पे हम 2024 so it was the last Friday, so we were reading news like we do every day, just 30 minutes in a day. We dedicate that what's going on, how can we help someone else, what's happening in the world. So there was breaking news, JioHotstar, that whole news was there. So we read through it. We were curious that what is happening, what is this? So we read through the whole news. So we understood a bit of the idea that over the 1 year the Delhi tech boy had the domain JioHotstar. Jio and Hotstar ka merger hone wala tha, and that was like a few weeks before I read that news. The Delhi techie boy got approached by Reliance. He said that you fund my education for foreign, I will give you the domain. Reliance said no. That's what the news was saying. We are not sure what actually happened. The Reliance said no, and they said that we'll threaten you with legal issues. So then the Delhi techie boy said, I can handle the legal issues, but I cannot handle maa baap's kalesh. It was written on his website. So that was the day that he put the website on namecheap.com. So we
उसने JioHotstar के .com के डोमेन में मैसेज डाल दिया था कि मैं ये namecheap.com पे सेल कर रहा हूँ.
So we decided to help that boy. He wanted to pursue his education. So we decided to help him. It was not the total cost of the education. It was a small portion. And we got that portion from the 50-day mission that we did. So you might have seen the Dangal movie. Yes. Geeta and Babita, after every wrestling match, they get a token of appreciation, money, gifts, and like that. Same like that, after we did our events, we used to get token of money, appreciation, like money, gifts, and all of that. So when we came back to Dubai, we gathered all of that, and we gave a portion of it to Jain Seva. We gave a portion of it to Jain Seva Mission Dubai, and then we gave the second portion to the Delhi tech boy. So it was not the full amount, like I told you, it's just a small portion. So we got that domain. Now on that domain, we decided to post about our Seva journey, our Seva motives, about our sevakarma.com. So we uploaded it on that platform. For around 3 to 4 weeks, we had that domain with us. We were posting continuous update. And then one day we decided to post the update that Reliance, if you want this domain, just contact us. So Reliance after that only contacted us. Before that, no connections with Reliance legal team, nor did any family friends tell us to do this. Right. It was our very own decision. We took that decision, we signed the agreement which was given by Reliance, and the domain was transferred in December first few weeks, right?
I think it was in December, November.
Yeah.
Okay, November, December.
But I saw your video somewhere where you have also mentioned that we will give this domain free to Reliance, and we are not under any pressure from Reliance to tell these things live to the audience, right?
Yeah, that was the same video that we had put.
But after that video, they contacted you for the purchase of the domain. Yeah. Okay.
So what is the current status?
It's given.
It's now with Reliance.
Since December or so, yeah.
So you did not charge a single rupee?
Nothing. No conditions, nothing.
So JJ, let's talk about your second YouTube channel. That's JJ Mission Diary. What is JJ Mission Diary? क्यों चालू किया? कब किया?
So JJ Mission Diary is a channel where we're going to post about our missions that we've taken so far. So we started this just a few months after we did the 50-day mission across India. So its main motive was to inspire others with our motives that we have started and the challenges that we are going to take. So it could be any small challenge like reading one book in a whole 2 days or 1 day, or the next 50-day challenge that we're going to take. So like this, we're going to continuously post about our challenge, what we are doing, our updates, and that is our second channel, which is JJ Mission Diary, directly connected with us.
Okay, wonderful, yeah.
But apart from this also, we have multiple channels that we're starting under one Excel. So we have multiple projects like softwares, products, our different ventures, multiple parts in one Excel. So those all have their individual channels, which are not directly connected, but we are also indirectly connected with them, and we'll be also posting there as well.
Like it'll be a one umbrella. Under one umbrella, you'll start everything.
Yeah.
So next is related to your social initiatives that you've been taking. Can you share a personal experience which actually motivated you to do more? To give more.
And I want both of you to answer separately because your experience will be different. Your experience will be different.
I'm saying first. Yeah, sure.
Ladies first.
So, what inspires me the most is when recently we did the 50-day mission. Many kids after the program will come to us, say that they like the event, and as Jainam said, the spark in their eyes would motivate us to do even more. When they would ask for so in one point of time during the 50-day mission, they started asking for our autographs. So we said yes. So now so many times in front of kids we would ask, why are you taking your autographs and what will you do with it? So sometimes kids will say from there that every day before going to school or going outside, I'm going to look at your both's autograph and remind myself that I want to achieve something today and I want to move one step closer to my dream.
So I'll just extend this. There was one time, so we got this personal story from someone, and someone directly told to our event manager that my daughter took a photo of them both with her, and now she keeps it on the phone wallpaper. Without looking at that phone, she continuously cries that I won't go to school. I need to look at that photo. So that is the inspiration that Jivika runs on, and even I run on. But if I tell you one more thing that motivates us to continuously do Seva, it's a quote which is, the rent that you pay to live in this world is Seva.
Right.
So that is what keeps us moving. And Jivika, which is one quote that can summarize your whole this. Success.
Your journey.
Success is when your signature turns into your autograph.
Wow. I will remember this. I will remember that this as well. But I will remember this because, somewhere y'all are, motivating us as well to keep doing this. So this is a dream, okay? Whatever we've done, whatever we've been doing. This is our 11th episode shoot. 11th episode shoot. We only thought about one. We were like, okay, let's do one and we'll see where it goes. And we are at 11th. So this is what dreams.
You added one more in there.
Yeah, exactly. We added one more. Yaar, ye log kya pick up karte hai, yaar. I have to learn. We have to learn this. Okay.
Do you have workshops, personal workshops also?
Personal workshop they all give.
So JJ, आप लोग ने भी बहुत मेंशन किया about the 50-day mission के बारे में. So आपने 50-day mission complete किया है. You did 120 events in this 50 days, and you reached out to 50,000 individuals. So what inspired you to do this 50-day mission और आपने कैसे execute किया? थोड़ा सा इसके प्लानिंग के बारे में, इसके एग्जीक्यूशन के बारे में थोड़ा बता सकते हैं आप?
So regarding planning, we had no plans apart from the team.
Okay.
And we just had 3 events planned. One on first day, 2 on the second day.
Okay.
After that, no events planned. Just to give the hard truth, we had nothing planned. And also on the second day, we got kicked off the stage. We got told that after 5 minutes, they told us that time's over. You have to get off. We were just getting started. So
अभी तो शुरुआत था वो.
many times what happens, we get kicked off. So what do we think? No, we can't do this. Let's stop. We didn't. We thought that failure is just a
Stepping stone to success.
yes. So failures को अपना टीचर बनाओ क्योंकि failures ही आपके stepping stone से सक्सेस के लिए. अगर आपको चांद तक पहुंचना है तो रॉकेट शिप के लिए फ्यूल लगता है.
Yes.
अब हर फेलियर जो होता है वो आपके रॉकेट शिप के लिए फ्यूल है.
इसरो में देख रहा हूँ मैं इसको. इसरो में बहुत जल्दी
नासा
है इसरो.
तो हमने सोचा कि चलो we'll keep moving forward. So the 3 events that we got was because we did few events before the 50-day mission in January 2024. It was just 2 events or 3 events in schools and 1 event in an NGO. So that was just the starting when we started doing our first events. After that, when we did the 50-day mission, we got connections from there for only 3 events. And after that, the word of mouth was crazy. You might be thinking that, wow, we had a plan of 100 events, 50,000 people, just a dream, and we went to India.
50 days, 100 events, 50,000 लोग तक पहुंचना है. और वो साल का हमारा एक ड्रीम था कि हमको एक साथ में 1000 लोग को हमारा नॉलेज शेयर करना है. बट इवेंट्स में 50 डेज में 120 इवेंट्स कंप्लीट किए. 40 डेज में हमने 100 इवेंट्स कंप्लीट किए. और हम वहाँ नहीं रुके, हम और इवेंट्स करते गए और हमने 120 इवेंट्स किए. मोर देन 50,000 लोग तक हमारा नॉलेज शेयर किया हमने. और इंस्टेड 1000 लोग तो उनके सामने तो हमने बहुत बार बोला, बट हमने कुछ बार 2000 लोग के सामने भी हमारा नॉलेज शेयर किया था.
So where all did you all do these events? I mean,
मेजरली इन महाराष्ट्र, क्योंकि हमें बहुत सारे इवेंट रिक्वेस्ट महाराष्ट्र से आए, बट बहुत सारे एरियाज हमने कवर नहीं किया, जैसे मुंबई और ऐसे अलग अलग एरियाज हमारे से कवर नहीं हुआ. और जब हम दुबई पहुंचे वापस, मोर देन 250 इवेंट रिक्वेस्ट हमारे पास पेंडिंग थे.
Who is the audience? मतलब they were young kids or adults or whoever?
All age groups.
All age groups.
Yeah.
all age groups.
So from 3rd grade above, we used to conduct science experiments. From 7th grade above, we used to share about our business, what we have started.
How I started my business at 9, how he turned his hobby into his career.
All the way
And
till-
7, study mistakes that kids do.
Okay.
all the way till college. Then after that, we did events in business organizations as well, and also in Jain Stanaks and Jain places where we shared about Jain principles.
Wonderful. So you all talk about Jain religion and
Yes.
Yeah.
we would love to listen about
Have
that.
you
also.
ever tried something like Jain principles plus education for other religion people where they can understand कि जो Jain principles है वो कितने strong है और उसके से सबका कितना अच्छा भला हो सकता है? Have you ever thought about?
We have thought about it. We have not done it yet,
Yeah.
and we are in the planning of that.
Okay.
So ये 50-day मिशन के पहले हमने ये मिशन कैसे लाया वो हम समझा देते. जीविका?
या तो हमारा फर्स्ट 50 डे मिशन था 2020 में, जब हमने सोचा चलो हम एक बुक लर्न करते हैं हमारा जैन रिलीजन का. तो हम बहुत बुक्स रहते तो हमने एक पिक किया प्रतिक्रमण, हम 50 डेज में उसको लर्न करेंगे. फिर हमने उसको लर्न किया. फिर 2021 में हमने सोचा हम 50 नेटवर्किंग और मोटिवेशनल इवेंट 50 डेज में अटेंड करते हैं.
तो हमने वो किया, हमने बहुत सारा नॉलेज गेन किया. बट आप सोचोगे कि आपने क्यों गए उधर. तो हमारा मेन मोटिव था कि हम उधर से सिर्फ बोलना या कैसे लोगों को इंस्पायर करना ये नहीं सीखे, बट क्या लोग कैसे कनेक्ट करते हैं, क्या स्किल्स है जो हमें सीखने हैं. तो हमने वैसे तरीके से हम वो अटेंडेंस करने गए. फिर 2022 में
उसमें भी जब हम जाते थे तो हम पापा बोलते थे आप दोनों में से एक को एक क्वेश्चन पूछना है और एक को मीटिंग का MOM बनाना है, मिनट्स ऑफ मीटिंग। तो फिर मैं MOM बनाती थी, जैन में एक क्वेश्चन पूछता था व्हेन वी वेंट, या फिर एक सजेशन देता था जब भी हम कुछ मीटिंग या नेटवर्किंग इवेंट्स में जाते थे।
During the first few times when we went, when I was just 6 and Jivika was just 3 or 4, so she used to create the MOM and I used to I used to ask the questions and then we used to switch it up. But we saw that she was really good in creating MOMs, keeping notes and keeping track.
And that she was what? 4, say 3.
3 or 4.
3 or 4 when she started it. And
when I just started writing, so like good enough.
Even at 18, 19, I did not know the meaning of MOM. Let me tell you this. And you all were drafting MOMs at 3 and asking questions to time management people events at 6. Wow, this is too much of a, बोलते हैं ना वो, भाई बहुत कुछ करना पड़ेगा लाइफ में.
And then in 2022 we decided to take up the challenge that let's read 50 books in 50 days. And they were not just novel books or comic books, they were actual self-help books like time management, remote work, how to manage team,
The 4-hour work week, many different books we read that could teach us many different things.
So
then
from morning 8 o'clock till night 8 we used to read whole day. In one day we used to complete one book and we used to start the second. We used to take breaks for lunch, dinner, breakfast, eating, snacks, washroom, water, all of this we used to take breaks. But apart from that, still in one day we used to complete one book.
JJ, at your age कॉमिक्स इंटरेस्टिंग होता है, ये सेल्फ हेल्प ग्रुप जो सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स होती है बहुत ड्राई और बोरिंग होती है फॉर एडल्ट्स आल्सो एट टाइम्स. हाउ आर यू एंजॉयिंग दैट बुक्स? मतलब
So I'll tell you an interesting story. From childhood only, at our dining table, TV remote के बाजू में, ऑफिस में, बेडरूम के टेबल के बाजू में, हॉल में, जिधर भी आप देखो तो 4-5 बुक्स पड़े ही थे. तो पहले तो 2 कॉमिक बुक्स, 1 नॉवेल और 1 सेल्फ हेल्प था. फिर स्लोली वो 1 कॉमिक बुक, 2 नॉवेल्स और 1 सेल्फ हेल्प होने लग गया. तो अब हम सोचने लगे अब एक ही हो गया, कैसे पढ़े. तो हम पहले दूसरे रूम से जाकर लेकर आते थे, तो वो रीडिंग का हैबिट शुरुआत हो गई. अब फिर हमने सोचा ये नॉवेल बुक्स क्या है, ये होते क्या है, और इसकी टाइटल तो बहुत अमेजिंग लग रही है, तो लेट्स रीड इट. तो हमने ट्राई किया और हम वो पढ़ने लग गए और हमें उसमें इंटरेस्ट आने लग गई. जैसे हैरी पॉटर हो गया, डायरी ऑफ द विम्पी किड, ये ऐसे अलग अलग नॉवेल बुक्स हम रीड करने लग गए. फिर उसके बाद हमने सेल्फ हेल्प बुक्स भी पढ़ना शुरू किया. क्या ये चौथा बुक कौन सा है, ये सेल्फ हेल्प बुक जो होते हैं ये होते क्या है. तो टाइटल तो टाइम मैनेजमेंट लिखा, अब ये भी क्या होता है, क्योंकि वो टाइम हमें कुछ पता ही नहीं था. हमें इतना पता था टाइम होता है और मैनेज करने का ये होता है, तो ये कंबाइन कर होता क्या है. तो हम वो पढ़ना शुरू किया. फिर हमने सोचा कि 50 डेज में जब हमने देखा तो हमने सोचा कि नाउ लेट्स एनहांस आवर नॉलेज अ बिट मोर बाय रीडिंग बुक्स.
Who was a avid reader in your house, your mother or your father?
Both.
Both of them.
Oh, both read.
That's why you got
That's
that.
why.
We have got like dad के ऑफिस में भी एक लाइब्रेरी है, like
more
almost
than 1,000 books.
yeah, more than 1,000
It's a
books.
mixed collection of all the books, right?
No,
Novels.
all self-help.
All self.
Books, and then we have our separate library in upstairs in our office, which is all novel.
You have your own office?
A small office.
in home. That's our home office.
So we have transformed it into an office where we have our library behind us, which has more than almost 800 books, right?
Yeah.
And we also go to office on a day-to-day basis. Now let's get back to the point.
Divert into the topic, yes.
Okay. Then in 2023 we decided, what's the use of knowledge if not put into practice? It's garbage. So then we decided that come on, let's implement 50 skills in 50 days. So during that time in 2023 we had also went to UK for a Tony Robbins event and through UPW. So we also learned many things from that, and we also implemented those skills in our lives. But through that we also learned many different skills which we had read from the books. We had also implemented those.
हमारी टीम, इवेंट्स और जो भी हमें मटेरियल चाहिए था, ये सब की प्लानिंग हमने किया। और एक चीज़, ये जो हम हिंदी बोल रहे हैं ये हमें पता नहीं था। 2023 में पूछोगे या 2024 मार्च के पहले, हमें हिंदी बोलते नहीं आती है। तो हमने 3 महीने में हिंदी लर्न किया। हमने 3 महीने में जो हिंदी लर्न किया, वो मूवीज़ देखकर, ऑडियो बुक्स सुनकर और इंग्लिश बुक पढ़कर, लोगों से बात करके, ये 3 महीने में हमने सीखा।
3 months में हिंदी सीखा और इतनी अच्छी बोल लेते हो।
बोलने के लिए, लिखना रीडिंग नहीं किया, क्योंकि दैट वाज नॉट इन आवर लिस्ट एज ऑफ नाउ, क्योंकि हमें सिर्फ लोगों को इंस्पायर करना था।
हिंदी समझने और बोलना सीखा 3 महीने में। मतलब जस्ट टू आंसर दी क्वेश्चन, मतलब कौन क्या पूछेगा हिंदी में, उसका जवाब देने आना चाहिए।
हाँ।
पहले हमको वी कुड अंडरस्टैंड, हमको समझ आता था, पर हमको कुछ बहुत खास बोलते नहीं आता था। तो फिर हमने सोचा कुछ इम्प्रूव करते, या फिर हम कैसे कनेक्ट करेंगे लोग के साथ।
But do you speak your mother tongue in your
Yeah.
home?
हम मारवाड़ी घर पे बोलते ही है। तो अगर आपने हमारे इवेंट्स देखे होंगे तो मे बी वंस और ट्वाइस मारवाड़ी बीच में आ गई, बिकॉज हिंदी हमारी जो है, हिंदी मराठी वो मिक्स हो गई है मारवाड़ी में। सो इट्स काइंड ऑफ लाइक इट फ्लोज, सो समटाइम्स 1 or 2 वर्ड्स
निकल जाते हैं। ओके, ऑलराइट। सो y'all are 10 and 13, right? And y'all are still school going kids. Okay, स्कूल है, जाना पड़ता है, डेफिनेटली पढ़ाई है। तो स्कूल है तो स्कूल का होमवर्क होगा, स्कूल रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज़ होंगे, ठीक है? तो since you're doing so much, this is your passion, okay? You follow your passion. Since you're doing so much, how do you balance your studies and your passion?
सो वी डू ऑनलाइन स्कूलिंग,
अच्छा।
होम स्कूलिंग।
Okay.
तो फिर सब कुछ मैनेज होता है। तो आप फेस टू फेस स्कूलिंग जाते हो, तो वहाँ दुबई में हमारा कुछ स्कूल में अलग होता है। बट जो कि हम स्कूल जाते थे, हमको वहाँ 8 बजे जाना पड़ता था, 7 बजे उठना ही पड़ता था। फिर 3 बजे हम वापस आते थे, 1 घंटा ब्रेक सोने के लिए आफ्टर स्कूल। 4 हो गया, फिर 4 से 6 खाना, होमवर्क या फिर कुछ भी होगा, स्नैक। फिर उसके बाद 6 से 7 कुछ फ्रेंड्स है या फैमिली के साथ खेलना। 7 से 8 वापस डिनर लेना। फिर 8 से 10 2 घंटे में कुछ हो सकता है काम के लिए? नो, लाइक ओनली 1%, बहुत मिनिमम हो सकता है। तो हमने सोचा चलो हम ऑनलाइन स्कूलिंग करते हैं, तो फिर हमको वो फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी भी मिल सकती है।
अब ऑनलाइन स्कूलिंग में बहुत सारे अलग अलग तरीके हैं। आई विल नॉट गो इनटू दैट, बट हम जो तरीका करते हैं उसमें स्कूलिंग अलग है, मतलब जो रिकॉर्डेड जो लेसन्स है, होमवर्क है, वो सब अलग है
और होमवर्क दोनों अलग है।
या सो हम डायरेक्टली होमवर्क कंप्लीट करते हैं। दिन में 4 घंटे स्कूल को देते हैं और बाकी का सब टाइम हम ऑफिस, सोशल वर्क एंड टाइम स्पेंड करते हैं।
Wonderful. So this is how you follow your passion so closely, और क्योंकि studies manage हो जाती है।
या इट्स वी आर ओनली डूइंग दिस जब मैं 7th में गया, अभी मैं 8th में हूँ, और जब ये 4th में गई,
जब वी जस्ट एंडेड अवर 3rd and 6th स्टैंडर्ड ग्रेड।
सो आप हमारे ऑडियंस के साथ शेयर कर सकते हैं कि ये सेवा भाव की भावना आप में कब आई और इसकी इम्पोर्टेंस क्या है? मतलब
तो ये बहुत अर्ली एज से आई है। बचपन से ही हमें सेवा सिखाया गया। घर में हम हमेशा कौन भी डिलीवरी आता है तो हम उनको दूध, छाछ, पानी या कुछ भी हमारे पास है वो देते थे। तो बचपन से ही हमें वो अपब्रिंगिंग आया है। जब पापा कॉलेज डेज में थे तब उन्होंने बहुत सारे इनिशिएटिव शुरुआत किए थे। एक ब्लड डोनेशन ड्राइव वो चलाते थे जहाँ मोर देन 3 लाख पीपल वर जॉइंड इन पूना एंड अराउंड दैट एरिया। ही वॉज इन कॉलेज दैट टाइम एंड देन ही ऑल्सो was instrumental in saving more than 10,000 lives with his blood helpline.
Wow.
And he was also with People for Animals, PFA, Pune.
Yes.
Where he was instrumental in saving more than 1 lakh animals. So he had done a lot of seva, and mom always taught us in the spiritual way, religious way, like giving someone food on our birthdays or any
On
special
any
days.
birthdays, anniversaries, or any special occasion, we will pack tiffins and we will go out, and if there is construction site, then we will give we'll distribute the food there, or any delivery drivers we will give the food. So when you give someone a smile, you also get a smile on your face.
So also along with that, we used to feed birds. We have horses and cows. We used to feed them as well. And along with that, when I turned 10, I thought that it's so hot in Dubai. Why don't I put a water cooler outside our house? So on the 10th birthday, I asked mom and dad that you give me a water cooler. I want to keep it outside my house.
That was his birthday gift that he wanted.
So every day that I see someone use it, like a smile sparks in my face. So Seva, we learned from the small steps of childhood, and now we have continued that. There was a very first interview that we did. Mom and dad did not know what we would answer that question, because it was a question that they had never identified for us. Like,
What was the question?
what defines your wealth?
Oh, okay.
We answer that wealth is the seva that you do. It is the amount of seva that you are doing, because seva is the only way to pay the rent that you live in this world.
So he said, for us, wealth is not money. Money is important, but for us is who we inspire. That is our wealth.
Wonderful.
So Jivika, he told about your father's seva, what he's done, and your mother's seva, what he has done. Any particular seva जो आपके बहुत दिल के करीब है, जो आपने की रहेगी?
तो एक्चुअली बहुत सारे हैं. जैसे हमने 50 डे मिशन किया, सेवा भाव, जैसे जियो हॉटस्टार का भी हमने सेवा भाव से किया था. आई वुड से एक बार तो हमको सेवा में एक ऐसा भी होता है कि खाना देना, या फिर ऐसा भी हो सकता है. तो एक बार दुबई में वो बहुत मुश्किल से होता है. तो फिर एक बार हम बाहर गए थे, तो वहाँ रेस्टोरेंट का खाना था, वो दे रहे थे, सर्व कर रहे थे. तो फिर हम जाके वो कुछ होता है तो उसको उठाए और सर्व करने लगे. वो शौक हो गए, इतने छोटे बच्चे ये कर रहे हैं. क्योंकि कभी कभी हमको मौका मिलता है, बट हमको बहुत खुशी मिलती है जब हम दूसरे के फेस पे खुशी लाते.
So you were serving the restaurant guests there?
Yeah, as in there was an outing of a group where we were also there.
Achha.
So we were serving food there. So it was at the personal venue, but they had caterers. So we were serving the food there as well.
Wow. Wonderful. क्या बात है यार, मतलब इतनी छोटी उम्र में इतना सब कुछ करना.
But
hats off.
जे जो satisfaction मिलता है after this, it's different, right?
Yes. I always say this. Have you ever noticed that when you help someone, it automatically brings a smile to your face? You don't even notice it. It naturally comes because you see them smile. You see that you have helped someone. So, and that kindness comes back to you. If you think about it, if you help someone, if they fell off a skateboard, you help them get back up. Maybe they'll help someone else. That person will help someone else. And it will come back to you one way or the other.
One I would share is try on your birthday you cut a cake, you are happy, but on that day give someone a slice of the cake. You will easily get the happiness that you want.
Yes, that smile will never go away.
We try that for our kids' birthday, especially I do. We distribute food or we donate food to the needy people on the street. Wow. So and we give them some kit like hygiene kits. We distributed them so that this thing people can use those things.
It brings a smile for them and also for us. The smile for cutting the cake is temporary, but that smile will stay with you forever.
But I think Jaggu and me can also relate because since we are also from the Rotary fraternity and our motto is also service above self. So we also do a lot of seva through our Rotary fraternity.
Wow. We've done a lot in our time. Yeah. Okay, so as you do a lot of social service और बहुत सारे activities आपने बताया आप करते हो, ठीक है? How can our audience get involved in your initiatives?
So there is an initiative that we have started, sevakarmy.com.
Seva?
sevakarmy.com. Yeah.
Sevakarmy.com, guys.
Sevakarmy.com.
If you can put the link in the description. So that platform is started a few months back in October 2nd. So 2nd October, Gandhi Jayanti. So we started it as a Seva Bhaav. When we wanted to do Seva, we weren't able to connect with the NGOs. Even if we connected, we weren't able to do the tasks that our skills, our hobbies wanted. So we decided to create a platform where NGOs register, volunteers also register. Now volunteers will put their skills, all their hobbies, every liking that they have, and NGOs will put their task on the website. Now, Volunteers, according to their skills liking, will choose a task and they'll apply that task and complete it and give it back to the NGO. It can be digital, physical, any type of task. So like we are we are making a bridge through NGOs and volunteers.
Oh, okay. Bridge.
We can relate
We
to
can
it.
relate to that.
So that is what we have started as of now, and along with this, we're also launching much more Seva projects that are coming the way, like Lifesaver Army. We're bringing back the blood helpline that we wanted to create. Then Akshay Netra, which is an eye donation form that we're creating. So we have multiple more that are coming our way.
Okay. So definitely we'll put your work in the description, your website as well, and people can connect with you whenever and whichever initiative they would like to contribute. Yes. Wonderful. Great.
So JJ, we are coming to the end of the episode. Last question. Any thoughts or message you would like to give to our audience? Both of you individually, yeah.
So what I would say is, maybe Jainam will say something different, but what I'll say, age is just a number. It should not matter what you can do and what you can't. It should not stop what you should do, but it should not even stop you from following your dreams. So remember, age is just a number. Now I'm 9, I'm 10, but that doesn't stop me from achieving my dreams. Secondly, I would say, like I told you about Seva, continue doing Seva, because Seva is the rent that you pay to live in this world. So continuously do Seva, achieve something, help others, and bring that smile to your face along with others. So these are the only 2 messages that we'd like to give you. And thank you so much for inviting us on this podcast.
Anytime. We are more than glad to have you.
We never had such energetic and so much
We never have
roasting
been.
guest in my